Welcome to the best albums of February 2023. It's another month, it's another best of the year, well, best of the month list. It's not quite the end of the year, let's stop wasting the months away, Questy. It's only February. There's been so many good releases in February, and I'm here to tell you my top 5. So my top 5 albums of this month. Any I forget, let me know down below in the comments, because that's what it's for. Hopefully you enjoy the list, and let's get started with my number 5. So my number 5 is a band called Haxanu. Never heard of this band before, but they released an album called Totem Pass, and from the album art, I knew I was going to like this album, and oh boy did I. Let's give it a listen. So this is some furious melodic black metal, so many good melodies in here, and I knew again from the art, the skeletons on the cover, just looking like this epic battle, I was like, yeah, this is going to be an album I'm going to enjoy, because usually the art kind of matches the music, and it does feel like you're in a battle of the undead listening to this album. Fast, furious, but also melodic, has heart. There is another melodic black metal band we're going to talk about in a sec. But this one almost made it to the top, but it's here at number 5. You should definitely check it out. One of the best of the month. So next up, we're going for some melodic death metal. That's right, that's why I didn't title this Best Black Metal, because there is some melodic death on this list as well. Starting with Insomnium, with the latest album, Anno 1696. Let's take a whirl. So this recently just dropped, and by recently I mean like yesterday. Only just dropped. I only heard it about 3 times. So this could change in lists, especially for the year to come. It could rise, it could fall, but at the moment, on first impressions, first listens, very enjoyable album. I love Insomnium, this kind of moodier melodic death, which is generally my favourite kind. That kind of Insomnium. It feels like kind of like Swallow the Sun. That kind of moody melodic death is my favourite. They've had a lot of good albums. They don't really have a dud, and again, this is not a dud by any means. It's one of the best of the month. I can't say I quite like it as much as Heart Like a Grave yet. I feel like the sorrowful moments in that album pop more, but again, only listened to it 3 times, and it's still making it onto this month, so that shows you how good this album is, so go check it out. But there is another one I like a little bit more. But yeah, let's carry on with the list. Next up, we're going to the other melodic black metal album I was talking about, Frozen Dawn, with the Decline of Enlightened Gods. This one is insane. This is for fans of Immortal. That kind of fun, frozen wasteland, you know, waving your swords in the air. This is mellow black at its finest. So many good melodies in every single song. You're just gonna be like bobbing your head to every single melody that they produce. Very dissection-like, very Immortal-like. So if you like that style of black metal, why haven't you checked out Frozen Dawn? Even the name, even the artwork. Although the artwork kind of looks like Obituary's newest album. But that aside, the album itself, fantastic. And that's not saying that the album art's bad. The album art's fantastic. It just, I wish it was a bit more Frozen-y. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like At the Heart of Winter style. But nitpicking aside, the music itself, fantastico. So go give it a listen. Go give it some love. So coming in at my number 2. It's a close one, but this is number 2, is Hellripper. Warlocks Grim and Withered Hags. Let's go. So this is the more furious, speedy kind of black metal you know and love from Hellripper. For fans of Midnight, Toxic Holocaust, that style, that style of band, Hellripper is just one of the best. And this album might be the best of the career. Actually, might be the best of his career. This is insanity. Longer songs as well, but they managed to keep the speed throughout. The ferocity is just, it's high octane. It's high octane all the way through. And they managed to keep it interesting with long songs as well, which just boggles my mind, like how they managed to do that. Really engaging album. Easily one of the best black metal albums of the month. Love it. I've been on repeat for so long since it came out, and I've not much more to say about it. It's one of the best of the month, and it's probably going to be the end of the year list, because it's just that goddamn good. So then, there can only be one number one. Maybe it'll annoy some people. It doesn't annoy me, because I love it. It is In Flames with Forgone. This album is amazing. This album is actually amazing. This is the one I've played the most this entire month. It's the one that brought me back to binging the band, and I've always loved In Flames, from my ranking, which pissed a lot of people off. I like pretty much every album, even the newer stuff. I like the catchy choruses, and this feels like a Sense of Purpose Part 2. It feels like It does, it feels like that, but a bit heavier. It's like a bit more of an edge than that album, and it's probably risen even since my ranking. It's probably risen to like number 2 or something. I love every single song has a catchy chorus. Like, every single song. Catchy choruses throughout. You just want to sing along, have a good time, but it's also got that melodic spark as well, so it's heavy as well as the catchy choruses, and it just blends them together perfectly. It's probably one of the best albums they've done for a while, in my opinion, since A Sense of Purpose. In most people's opinion, since like Colony or something. And maybe they're not wrong, but yeah, I like all their albums, but this one is a step above the last like 4. The last 4 or 5 albums they've done. This is a step above all of them. Love it. It's easily going to be end of the year list. It's the one I've played the most. I might have played it more than Ahab, which is crazy. That's like a 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah, love this album. Easily number 1. There's no contest for me. This is number 1. Let me know down below what you would put as your favourites of the month. Be cool to see what you guys think of my list as well. Let me know, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.